From the man who brought us Napster comes the latest idea in TV streaming services. Sean Parker is seeking support for a new set-top box that would allow people to stream movies at home the same day they're released in theaters. Richard Krause stuck with us to talk more about this concept. This is crazy.
Well, people have tried this before.
Okay.
And so we have to keep in mind, this thing is called the screening room. We have to keep in mind that it's very early days of this. So Sean Parker brings with him some heft because he was one of the big wigs at Facebook. Napster changed the record industry,
Yeah, it sure
not
did.
for the better, but it changed it. And so now he's come along with us. So people are taking him seriously. So the idea is you pay $150 US, so whatever that is, $17,000 Canadian,
Right.
and you get this set-top box that is encodes all the movies that would be coming in. So you'd be streaming these movies. You will not be able to copy them. You will not apparently even be able to, if you wanted to, hold a camera up to the screen and shoot them that way. You cannot do any of that stuff. That's kind of the beauty of this
So they've
thing.
got it improved to that degree, but it's you have to pay $150 for the box itself.
$150 for the box, and then $50 a movie. So on opening day, though, Star Wars, for instance, on opening day, theoretically, the idea is that you could have a bunch of friends over and watch Star Wars on your 100-inch flat screen television.
At home, yeah.
At home. Have a beer, crack over in some pizzas and
Why
watch
would
a
the
movie.
movie houses even support that?
Well, here's the thing. They're not all. Disney has already said no. And that takes out a huge chunk of the movies that people would want to see. That's Marvel movies, that's Star Wars, that's the new Indiana Jones movie with Harrison Ford, that's Pixar. That takes out a lot of stuff that makes this package very appealing. And then some of the other big studios, Sony and Universal, have said, we're looking at this, we're thinking about it. People are looking at ways to get their content in front of people, to get their films in front of people. That's why Netflix and Crave TV and expand beyond all that. The exhibitors aren't all that happy about that, the people that actually show movies, because what they want is at least a 90-day window between the release of the movie in a theater and then whatever the second life is, whether it goes streaming or whether it goes on Blu-ray or any of that sort of stuff. They want a fairly substantial window to make sure that people see the virtue of seeing these movies on the big screen. So what the screening room has done is said, listen, what we'll do is every time someone buys a movie, they pay $50, we'll give them 2 tickets to go to their local movie theater and see the movie again. And that way, theoretically, they'll buy sodas and popcorn and stuff
all the
there.
other stuff.
And so, you'll make money that way. It's not really working in terms of getting the exhibitors on board. But J.J. Abrams, Robert Zemeckis, Martin Scorsese, Ron Howard, Steven Spielberg have all said, we think this is a pretty good idea.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
On the other hand, James Cameron and his producing partner, John Landau, and Christopher Nolan, who made Inception and the Batman movies and all that stuff, have come out and said, no, we don't like this idea, and there's a number of reasons we don't like it. One of the reasons we don't like it is that the idea of watching a movie is communal. The idea of going to a theater, sitting with strangers, hearing them laugh, cry, all that kind of stuff. It's hardwired into our DNA to, since the days when we used to, draw stories on cave walls and sit around campfires and tell stories. People like the communal experience of this. So we'll see what happens with this. I don't think it's going to fly because I don't think the studios and the exhibitors will get on board. And if there's no content, what's the point?
And they would really need to be all on board or
Yeah.
you're going to miss out on a lot. Wow. Interesting concept, though. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.